This leads in then to another of our rational rules. Remember, we've seen a whole bunch of these rational rules already. They basically describe what would happen in a situation if everybody was acting rationally, that is, trying to make themselves as well off as possible. Well, the rational rule for markets is that goods should be produced as long as the marginal cost to the seller is less than or equal to the marginal benefit to the buyer. What we're thinking about here is how could we maximize economic surplus? Well, we could maximize economic surplus by making trades between people who value having the good relatively low and people who value having the good relatively high, and we could keep on making those trades as long as there are these beneficial trades to make. Once we get out to that equilibrium quantity, there are going to be no more trades that we could make that would increase economic surplus, and so this is going to maximize economic surplus. If we kept on going, then we'd be making trades between sellers with a high marginal cost and buyers with a low marginal benefit, and that trade would make us worse off. It would cost more to produce and sell the item than the buyer would benefit from it, so we'd be overall worse off if we had that trade take place. This market equilibrium quantity then, not to harp on it, but it's super important, this market equilibrium quantity is going to be the one that maximizes economic surplus, but now we've sort of got another thing that we can say about it. At that quantity, the marginal benefit to the last buyer must be just equal to the marginal cost to the next seller.